Good morning, Southeast Iowa and Arkansas and wherever else somebody might be listening. Welcome to Morning Breath. This is our little blast of fun we have in the morning.
It's something.
It's something.
It's something.
We have fun. People, some people that join in, they seem to have fun.
There's, fun to be had.
We just like to have fun. We have producer. Let's see, Uber producer Nick. Uber producer. I don't know.
I like it. I think you're trying too hard.
Well, I had to remember it. Number one.
Is that little word association games?
Yeah.
I looked it up what Uber means, but I couldn't tell you what it means.
It's like a taxi, isn't it? Uber.
Well, yeah,
but there's a different meaning.
You're our vehicle. You're our vehicle for getting us on the air. So you're kind of our Uber guy.
There you go.
Yeah. What did Webster say? Did you look it up? I couldn't
tell you.
Oh, you'd forgotten already.
I forgot. I looked it up yesterday.
Okay. In one ear, out the other, huh?
Pretty much.
All right.
It was a long day.
Anyway, that's Nick over there. We have boss man Matt.
Sup? That's all you get.
He's feeling pretty chipper, I can tell.
Sup?
And
I said it's getting deeper.
Sup?
I like it. It could be anything.
It's going to stick around for a while.
It's just like our episodes. It could be anything.
It could be anything. We're just making up numbers.
The paper says 147. I say we're 2046.
Yeah. Yesterday it said 150. Today it says 147.
We're going backwards, folks.
Tomorrow, like you said, we might be 200 tomorrow.
We don't know.
We just don't know.
And frankly, we don't care.
No. And if somebody wants to go back and count all the videos, God bless you. But not going to be me.
I understand. Today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Golf day.
Hump day.
Supposed to be like, upper 80s today.
Yeah, like 86.
Oh, golfing. Not right away. I have to go to the farm for a little bit.
You got some farming to do?
Got some farming to do. We're going to wean the calves.
Oh, well, there you go.
You want to hear a bunch of babies tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
We should have the show out where the calves are.
Yeah, where they're like, well, I need some food. And not anymore.
Well, you get food. You got to learn to.
You can't fend for yourself.
You're not sucking off that anymore. Those days are over, little calvy.
It's a hard day for the calves.
Well, but it needs to happen.
Don't deny.
Can't stay on that cow forever.
The cow. Yeah, never mind.
Kind of hard on the cow.
Yeah, the cow would be like, you're bigger than I am. You can stop doing that now.
Move along. Cows.
Move along. Good. Did you do that on purpose?
Cows do not. They don't have their kids stay with them forever.
They what?
They don't. Their kids don't stay with them forever. They get out on their own at a young age, basically.
Yeah. Well, you got to grow up sometime.
That's right. And I'm not going there.
Yeah, this is going a weird place.
I'm not going to do that. Let's see what else. We're Wednesday. We're September 11.
We are.
So that is a time it's a somber. I think we probably can all remember where we were that day.
Exactly. It was a Tuesday morning.
Yeah. It was incredible. The incredible attacks on New York and other places, Pennsylvania and DC.
Yeah. World Trade Center, Pentagon, and then the one in Pennsylvania they thought was going towards DC. But I remember that well. And so many things, and this is weird because it's the business I'm in with media and advertising and all that stuff. But I remember watching the news coverage of that, and like for days there were no commercials. Mm-hmm. Now there shouldn't have been. They did the right thing. There should not. But for a major TV network to go like literally like almost 2 days with no commercials, I mean that's something. And I don't want to overblow that. I mean that's not the important thing.
Sure.
But
that's how important the event.
But that's how important the event was. Is that the TV stations are like the news stations are like, we're not even gonna make money. We got to just be here and do this.
Yeah. There comes a time.
Yeah.
Where
100%.
Things.
And again, I don't want to overblow it. I just happen to notice it because that's the part of the business I'm in. But it was, the whole thing was
incredible day,
surreal.
I remember being on the farm and I had to run home for something. And when I was working on the farm, might have the radio, might not. So
Right.
I mean, I had no idea it was going on. I went home. For some reason, I turned the TV on quick, just because I was just there for a second, and I saw it happening, and I couldn't believe it. And I was just glued. But I had to get back.
Yep.
It was September. We're getting ready for harvest and
Yep.
things. And I came back, and I remember telling the guy I was working for it, I said, I can't believe what just happened.
Yeah.
And really, we wouldn't have known.
No,
And I'm
because
sure there was a lot of people like that.
well, I remember I was in Cresco at the time, and just went a couple doors down because I knew the business down the street had a TV. We didn't have a TV in our building, and that was before they were live streaming everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and watched it on their TV, and I sat over there they're probably like, get out of my business, but I was sitting over there watching TV for a couple hours. Went home and watched it. And my youngest daughter Bailey was born in July, so just a couple months before, and I just remember thinking, you know what, your whole world's different now. You don't even know it.
Indeed. That was quite a day, and what a tragedy. But New York. I've not been there where the
I haven't either. I hear I just talked to somebody this summer that went there to the memorial, and they said when you walk into this whatever museum or whatever you want to call it, they have a lot of the voicemails left by some of these people. They said it'll move you like
that'd be heartbreaking.
Yeah, no kidding.
So quite an event. It's something to remember, and hopefully we never have to deal with that again.
Yeah.
But in this world, we sure never know.
Right.
But let's hope that is all behind us. But we should never forget that day.
Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Jeff.
Yeah. So we didn't mean to start off like that, but we have to mention it. I think. Yeah, you just have to.
100%.
Just have to.
100%.
I came across something this morning, Matt. We were talking about, space isn't that far away. So it's
62 miles.
60-mile drive.
Right.
Here to Burlington.
Right.
I saw that SpaceX they're going to launch. Well, they launched yesterday. They're taking their mission aims to take a 4-person crew 870 miles above the Earth. 870 miles above the Earth.
That's a
little
space.
bigger trip than just going to the edge.
Are they going anywhere? I mean, I know he eventually wants to go to Mars. Is that part of this?
Well, it might be, just to see how far they can get. That's 3 times higher up than the space station is.
That's way out there.
Now we're here to, I don't know what's 870 miles.
How far is Chicago?
It's farther than
Chicago's
Topeka.
like 400 hours or 400 hours.
No,
400 miles.
200 something.
200 something. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a ways. 870 miles. Like here to Denver or something.
Yeah.
We'll say. I don't know. That's a long way up.
And then what do they do once they get there? They just turn around, come home.
It's kind of like those deep divers, except it's opposite. Those divers that go down without any air tanks or anything.
Yeah, those guys are crazy.
They have the big flippers though. Big flippers.
Big flippers. You're styling. I mean, you might be dead, but you're styling. So
You see those guys when I just go from one thing to another. They take those deep breaths. They're taking, before they go under, and then they just like a big breath, and they keep trying to suck in. I don't know. It must work because they go down for a long ways.
Yeah. Sometimes I lose my breath in the shower. That might be a different issue. I'm not sure.
Are you ever concerned about drowning?
Well, you just never know. My grandma, I used to stay with my grandma a lot, and she'd run a bath when I was little, and she'd put like 2 inches of water in the bathtub. And I'm like, Grandma, I'm 10. I'll be fine. She's like, people drown in the bathtub all the time.
It happens.
So now I'm paranoid. I don't take baths.
No more baths. Or if you do, there's 2 inches of water in it.
There's 2 inches of water. Just take a cup.
Probably 1 inch, because by the time you get in, it's up to 2 inches.
Exactly right.
It's like a quart of water in your bathtub. Anybody else saying good morning, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Yeah.
So here's a good story for you.
Okay, good.
A guy in Maine had a painting in his attic. He was kind of a somewhat art collector, but he had a painting.
A painting.
And he brought somebody.
I first thought you said I had a pain in my attic.
No, well, that too.
Oofta.
So, guy had a painting in his attic in Maine, and so he had somebody come in and take a look at it. And whoever this art person came in, looked at it and goes, "Well, that looks an awful lot like a Rembrandt."
Oh my!
But they weren't sure. and they couldn't verify it, and it wasn't signed, but it looked an awful lot like the style of Rembrandt.
How are you going to tell?
But they couldn't. So they took it to auction with an estimated price of about $10,000 to $15,000 was what they thought they'd get for it, and they sold it as a painting in the style of Rembrandt. They couldn't verify it was Rembrandt.
So that seemed like the right thing to do.
10 to 15 grand is what they thought. The opening bid, $32,500.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then
This guy's smiling right now.
and then it kept going.
Is this a Sotheby?
No, it wasn't. It was in Maine. It was an auction house in Maine. So it was.
Oh, they're tickled then too.
Yeah, they are, because it went for $1.4 million.
Oof-da.
And
Was it really a Rembrandt
It was. They don't know, but
They still don't know, but somebody
took a chance on it, thinking that it might be. So $1.4 million. Yeah, and it was in a stack of other paintings in the attic.
Huh. Where would that have come from, I wonder? Because Rembrandt wasn't really known to be in Maine, was he?
It's hard to say. Saw another story where some brother passed away and left his sisters a dime, and it was a rare dime from 1975.
Oh, over in Ohio?
In Ohio. Yep. Nick's heard. It's a very popular story. $500,000
For a dime.
for a dime.
What was so special about it?
They're all marked. Every one of them's marked with the mint. They have an S or a P or whatever. D, I think Denver and Philadelphia, whatever.
Yeah.
But San Francisco is where this one was minted, and they forgot to put the S on it to say where it was minted.
I'll be darned.
So it's worth $500,000.
So look for dimes without any letters.
Well, the brother knew what he had because he had it locked in a lockbox. Nobody had seen it, so he knew it had some value to it.
I'll be darned.
It wasn't just an accidental.
$500,000.
$500,000 for a dime.
Who pays that?
A collector, I guess.
Coin collectors?
Somebody that's got too much damn money.
Yeah. I hope that's going to be me. Did they have a lotto drawing?
Yeah, that $800 million.
Something like
Somebody
that.
won it.
I went last night.
Yeah.
Maybe it was me.
You better check. I don't even start unless it's $1 billion.
Oh, well, I figured.
800 million. We've talked.
Figured
about
I
this.
could do 400 billion. I don't know.
Yeah, we talked about this. You get 800 million. They take half of it in taxes.
Yeah.
You got to pay attorneys and finance people. You're only left with a couple $100 million.
It's ridiculous. How's one to survive? You wouldn't even be one of the 1%ers, I don't think.
I don't know. You can buy a new car.
If you think, sure you don't want to try the used one first.
Maybe.
You got to count. You're on a fixed income now.
Only a couple $100 million. What are you going to do?
Well, somebody won that. It probably wasn't me, but I don't know that.
I know it wasn't me because
You didn't buy it.
you can't win if you don't play.
That's right. It's like golf, and when you're putting, 100% of the putts that are short don't go in.
Exactly right.
So never leave your birdie putt short.
It's just good life advice there.
Nick, are you paying attention? Never leave your birdie putt short.
Nick's on the internet over there.
Yeah, he's
just.
Are you commenting on your show?
No, I was getting ready
on your early morning
for the end of the
shenanigans. Your
the end of the
early
show.
morning shenanigans.
Getting ready for the end of the show. We're only halfway into this thing.
I gotta take the time clock off. Gotta switch the banner around.
He's trying to sound like
I know he's
he's
got
really got a lot
lots
of shit
going on over there.
there. But I know better.
Good morning, Paula.
Oh, I want to say what Paula sent me. Thanks for reminding me of that. Hang on just a second. Where is it? Right here. This is my every once in a while Paula joke that I get from her sign guy. And this one took me a bit for whatever reason. What do you call a hippie's wife? Mississippi. Mrs. Hippie.
Oh. Bump.
See? It was not easy.
Bump.
You had to slow it down.
No, you had to say it. I didn't
You
get
had
it.
to slow it down. If I just said Mississippi, I don't know that you would have got it.
Ray says Nick is Googling his Yahoo. I don't know. I don't think that's even legal.
Can you do that?
I don't think that. I don't even know.
Ray says you could do that. It must be able to be done.
Morning, Mom.
Mom's back?
Yeah, she's there.
Oh, very good.
Missed you yesterday.
So there was a debate last night. I didn't watch it.
I watched the first part and then I kind of jumped back in, but
It got stupid.
well, they don't say anything. You ask a question and they don't answer the question, and on both sides. I'm not even picking a side there. It's just neither one of them answer the question.
Yep. Well, I didn't watch it. I don't intend to watch it.
I didn't watch the whole thing by a long way. I started to, and then I'm like, no, I'm
Was
out.
it on kind of late?
It started at 8.
8. I was I went to a thing where there was a guy giving a talk on housing and economic conditions and stuff,
which sounds more fun than
kind
the
of
debate.
interesting. And but before I was at an adult establishment having an adult beverage, and I was sitting next to this guy from Las Vegas, and we had a very interesting chat about politics, and we both kind of agreed we're just basically sick of the lies that are being spewed by anybody,
Right.
Anybody at any time, and it just seems to be okay. I would much rather get back to just say
There is
truth
no healthy debate anymore.
Yeah.
It's not. You can't just
And I think I read that somewhere where I forget who it was. I was saying that you used to be able to have a disagreement with somebody,
and it was okay
and
if you did.
Hey, shake hands.
Yep.
We'll see you down the road. And now it's if I disagree with you and
Then you're wrong and get out of my
I'm
world.
just wrong, and you do everything in your power to convince me that I'm wrong, and that just doesn't work.
Nope.
It's not about being right or wrong. It's okay to have different opinions. And I am of the opinion right now that it is time for a break. So shall we do so, Nick?
Let's go for it.
We'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back to Morning Breath. We've covered a lot this morning. That was a fast 15 minutes.
Yeah, Mom was late. She said, "Did you mention 9/11?" And yes, Mom, we talked about it.
We did.
And she said on 9/12, the country was more unified than ever.
That is a fact. That was, sadly, but when that happened, there was one mission. Whoever the hell did this needs to pay.
Yep.
After we sorted all that out. But
Yep. Toby Keith says, "If you mess with us, we'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way."
there you go. Lesson learned, I hope.
Yes.
I hope. I failed to mention in the first little bit that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew this morning, the three of us are brought to you by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. Matt, you always find some good stuff for us to talk about when old Timbo runs out of things to talk about.
That's all right. It's all good.
And so we have a backup here, folks. And We've had these strange but true page circulating for days.
Same story.
Days. We just don't ever get to.
We haven't done them for a week or two, probably.
I don't know.
That's always my fallback.
Maybe you'll use these because I'm gone next week for a lot of it.
It's all right.
So maybe you'll get those off our plate by then. But what seems like more fun to me is your fun facts.
Yes, so this is a carryover from yesterday. We had a bunch of them yesterday. We didn't get to most of them. So go ahead. What do you got? One?
Well, just for an example, wombat feces is cube-shaped, so it doesn't roll away as they mark their territory.
Who knew?
Why wouldn't it be cube-shaped?
Why isn't all of it? I mean, they're the only ones.
They're on hills where their territory is. The old wombat.
They don't want their poop to roll away. The rest of the world wants their poop to roll away from them.
Please be gone, wombat feces.
A pencil, a regular number 2 pencil.
We had a conversation about the number 2 pencil too, didn't we? When I had my tangent about school supplies.
Yes, yeah, we did. But a regular number 2 pencil could potentially draw a 35-mile long line. That is enough to write about 45,000 to 50,000 words.
That's amazeballs.
Yeah.
That's a long line. I would like to fact check that, Nick. Can you get on that?
Yeah, research. Take a pencil, go outside, just start walking.
Okay.
You know, when you go to resharpen.
He just looked at me like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, we knew that. Right. Yeah, right.
So,
Boss
Ray,
man, Matt.
Ray, have you verified that? Can you verify the king of verification right there?
Come on, Ray. You know if it could be or couldn't be.
This one is just disgusting.
What's that?
A person typically produces enough saliva in their lifetime to fill two swimming pools, 2 to 6 cups per day.
Yeah.
That's
a lot.
But saliva we got to have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know why it's disgusting. Most people aren't spitting it into a swimming pool to see what happens, but
Let's go swimming in some saliva today.
Well, I don't know if that's happening. I don't know if that's a thing or not. But
I want to go somewhere.
yeah,
I'm not gonna.
Humans put a man on the moon before they put wheels on a suitcase.
What were we thinking?
Well, we weren't thinking about wheels on a suitcase.
Well, how that would have been really handy way back when. Hello didn't become a greeting. We didn't use that as a greeting word until the invention of the telephone.
Good day, mate.
What did you say? Yeah, good day.
Good day. Good
That's
night.
what Paul Harvey would say.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. I use that from time to time. Hello. What did they ever use that?
What's
Is
the
that
telephone?
not even a word until the telephone came? That's
I think
interesting to me.
yeah, actually, I'm trying to remember now. As I saw, I think that they said hello, but like, and we kind of do it now. It's like, didn't you see that? Hello, didn't you see that? Or whatever. Like hey, dummy.
Yeah. Oh.
Take a look. This is fascinating. If the Earth were the size of a grain of sand, the sun would be the size of a tennis ball. And it would take 1.3 million Earths to fill the volume of the sun.
And you think it would take a while to count how many episodes we'd have. It would take a little bit to count 1.3 million little things of Earth.
Earth.
Yeah. Whew.
Ray. So here comes Ray.
Here we go.
He didn't answer the other question, but Alexander Bell wanted the greeting on the telephone to be ahoy.
I did know that, Ray. Come on. You got to do better.
You got to do better.
You got to do better.
Ahoy.
In one lifetime, the average person will consume the weight of the equivalent of 6 elephants. I'm assuming we're talking African elephants. That's a lot. How much does an elephant weigh?
That's what I had up for supper last night.
2,000? 6,000? How big are they? 3 ton?
They got to be. Yeah.
5 ton?
Ray,
how big is an elephant?
how big's an elephant?
And then take that times 6. That's how much food we eat in our lifetime. Ouch.
The average lightning bolt has a temperature 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
Is it what? What? Say that again.
The average lightning bolt has a temperature 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. It also moves 30,000 times faster than a bullet. So you ain't outrunning it.
Well, Superman's faster than the speed of something, isn't he?
30,000 times faster?
I don't know if he's that fast.
Faster than speeding bullet is fast.
That's
but
fast.
It's not as fast as lightning. It does not say faster than speeding lightning.
You know who's got a really busy day? 1 million flowers to get that 1 pound.
Colony, not one, but a colony. That doesn't seem right. I mean, it must be, but it doesn't seem right.
Okay, a colony. You got me. I thought it was a better story with just one bee.
Well, if they flew straight up, you know how far into space they'd be? they'd be a long ways away.
They'd be a long way from the space.
What's that, Nick?
So that'd be one big giant bee.
It would be one big giant bee.
Indeed. All right. Well, we hope that put a smile on your face, and we might have stumped Ray, although he'll come in. He'll do something. We better take our last break, and then we'll get back and get set for the day. Matt's favorite time of day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Family-friendly Halloween treat, visit the Midwest Haunted Rail. Unlimited rides on the Ghost Train, trolley, and carousel, blow-ups, and carnival ride, all for one low price. Kids 4 and under free. Scare up some fun at Midwest Haunted Rails, McMillan Park, Mount Pleasant.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Welcome back to Morning Breath. It's Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day. Going to be nice today and tomorrow. We got that, we're in that last kind of stretch. There'll still be one more stretch, but we're in that, where it's almost fall.
Yep. We've seen it 90 degrees in October, and we've seen it snow in October.
We can get anything.
Never know.
We can get anything. Matt, we better get set for the day.
Set for the day. Time is 7:44 a.m. It is September 11th. Temperature right now in Washington is 55, Mount Pleasant and Fairfield both at 56. It's another sunny day today, high of 86 degrees. Things to do in Fairfield. The Fairfield Chamber of Commerce presents the Barnyard Bash this Friday at Maasdam Barns, beginning at 4:30 p.m. Family-friendly fun, food, games, and activities. This Friday and Saturday in Mount Pleasant is a fall open house in downtown Mount Pleasant, presented by Main Street Mount Pleasant retailers. And this weekend in Washington is the citywide garage sale, sponsored by the Southeast Iowa Union and the Washington Journal. Check out tomorrow's paper for map and details. This day in history.
I'm giddy with excitement.
I know. Citywide garage sales, Tim.
I think they do. I'm just not one of them.
People go crazy.
My favorite ex-mother-in-law is a garage sale queen. She has one just to has one.
Your favorite ex-mother-in-law?
My favorite ex-mother-in-law.
All right.
That's an odd one, I know. I can't shake her.
Well, she loves the garage sale.
She loves the garage sale.
Yeah. Not my thing.
It's not mine either.
I'm going to watch my grandson play flag football this weekend.
There we go. Where's that?
Decorah.
Well, let's take a little drive.
It's a trip.
Might as well take your fishing pole and do some trout fishing while you're up there.
There's some good trout fishing up in that area.
Okay.
This day in history, we covered it. We can't go with this day in history without mentioning 9/11.
Yep.
19 militants associated with the terrorist group Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 planes, crashing into the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and a field in Pennsylvania, killing 3,000 people.
Horrible.
Yes. So I hate to follow it up with this, but I'm going to anyway because it's on my agenda. So it's a little story, I don't even know what you call this. But if you think about it, smoking will kill you. Bacon will kill you. But smoking bacon will cure it.
I knew there was a reason I like bacon, especially smoked bacon. There we have it, folks.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all we got. Mississippi. That's all I got to say. That's all I have to say. Hey, everybody. We certainly hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to say hi to all my family who doesn't ever chime in very often, but I know you listen. And for those, Kelsey, good morning, Kelsey. Jeannie, good morning, Jeannie. There's lots of you out there. Just say hello.
Hello.
Because you can now.
Or ahoy.
Or ahoy. Let's bring back
ahoy.
Let's bring back Alexander Graham Bell's wishes.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, mate.
He didn't say mate, just ahoy.
Ahoy. I shall start doing that.
Ahoy.
Test me sometime. Call me, Matt.
I'll call you. Ahoy. All right.
All right. That's all for today. We will be back tomorrow bright and early, so we hope to have you join us then. Thanks a lot.